Hi lovely folks of YouTube, I have another planner video for you. Just as a little heads up to any of my biker subscribers, that's probably the direction I'm going to be going in. I will have bike videos. I know I do keep saying this, but at the moment I am without my bike, so I'm a bit stuck there, but that's a whole big other update. But anyway, this is my current planner. The cover is from Cadeneta Notebooks, and it's a beautiful, it's a really lovely tactile vegan leather, which is absolutely beautiful. This little lucky Buddha I've got on here, he did belong on a necklace, but my necklace broke a couple of years ago, so, well, yeah, about a year or so ago. So I dug him out and popped him on here because then I've still got him with me. This is a Hobonichi Weeks cover, and it houses my Hobonichi Weeks. I'll just flip that back over. This is also my wallet setup as well, so we've got basic things in here, obviously driving licence, but you can't see any details on there, so I'm not going to worry. Got my Vegan Society card, I've got cash and coins in here. This wallet setup, this wallet insert is by LyraandCo, and what I will do is I'll make sure I put any links to any Etsy shops in the content box down below. Basic, it's a mechanical pencil from Paper Chase because this is my on-the-go everyday carry, and quite often I'll put things down in pencil because if they change then it doesn't matter too much if I have to get rid of it, because I can cope with some crossing out but not others, and I'd just rather have it in pencil until I know it's absolutely going to happen. But yep, this is the 2017 Hobonichi Weeks. It's the spring edition and it's the Mother 2 cover. It's got this nice, I think it's similar to the tie feel, but it's got this lovely material feel on it, which is really lovely. It's again, it's a nice tactile thing. So in the cover, I've just got my name. This came with an Etsy order. That's a Mambi sticker. These are some stickers I got with a Mrs. Brumble subscription, but she's not doing them anymore. This is just an extra notebook with long-term things. I've got my cat's flea treatment stickers in here because they come in handy. And yes, these are just general bits and bobs that are going to last longer than the year. These sticky notes, I got them from Paper Chase, and in all honesty, they're pretty and I like the design, but as sticky notes, they're not very good because they're not very sticky. So it kind of defeats the point of the purpose. Some more stickers, but these are probably the few. There's some more decorative stickers in the middle in the planning, but it's not as decorated as my A6 original. I've kind of, this one is a bit more, because it's my everyday carry, I tend to keep it a bit more businessy. Well, no, not businessy, but not, I don't have all this, lots of the stickers everywhere. This is the yearly overview, and basically I have got people's birthdays written down. That's what all the people's names are for. I did try using it as marking off no spend days, which is what this pink is. I can't remember what the orange was for, but now I'm using it to keep track of what's in both mine and my husband's bank accounts so that we know where we are financially. Because I did originally buy this as a financial tracker, and the first few monthly views have got bills and anything that was going to be due for that month, like say for, this was April, my bike went in, she went in for her MOT, Sutty had his booster, and that sort of thing. So it's just stuff that you need to be aware of yearly, but you don't think about all the time. I had a part-time cleaning job between May and July, but that they went over budget, so unfortunately I was one of the last people in, so it was just where it goes. But there are other things going on there anyway. There's a few stickers here. These red dot stickers, they're from Wilco's, or Wilkinson's for anybody who's not familiar. And it's, I'm not quite sure what it works out to in, I wouldn't say they're a thrift store, because they're not, some things aren't necessarily cheap, but they do have a variety of things in, and they do have a fairly good stationery section. So got these stickers, and they were 50p for 560. So they're cheap and cheerful, and for what I use them in my weeks, they're perfect. So again, there's some few months. And also track when, because we had 6 new additions to our family in the beginning of June. I've now have 6 very, very active young girls, young rats. So what I do is I keep track of when I order the substrate, so I can work out how long it's going to last, because I have to order it. Well, I don't have to, but it economically it makes sense to order it in a bale rather than ordering bits and bobs, because of, especially with the postage. Again, just keeping notes of bills and things that need doing. Stickers for paydays. So there's some stickers creep in, but not all of them. I have these page flags. These are the Post-it brand page flags, because you can write on them. And I just use these for in the week, just to for things that need doing, and there tend to be things that I intend on doing, and I can write it down, and I end up not doing it. I'm a terrible procrastinator, but that's why I've put them on here, so that I can see them and there's more chance of me doing them. I'm using these page flags are from Wilco's as well, and they were 60p. You get, I'll just show you, I think I can show you what they look like. I can't remember, what did I do with them? They're here. You get these, and you get them for 60p, and there's 25 sheets of each colour of the page flags. So the only downside of these ones is you can't write on them. I wrote on them with the same pen that I wrote on the Post-it brand ones, and it smudged and smeared, and it wouldn't stay. So, but yeah, I've been using these page flags just because they're quite robust, and with them being sticky, they don't fall out of the book, and they make it much easier for making it help with being more portable. Again, that's just more reminders of things that are coming up. Now, another thing on the A6 and the cousin, especially the spring cousin, on here they have it printed 2018. Now, Hobonichi don't do this for the week, so knowing what I'm like, and I'm terrible at writing things on the wrong day or the wrong month or whatever, I put in grey. It's the Zebra grey mild liner. I use that to fill in the 2018 for these months, just so that I didn't end up putting it on the wrong page. And we go into the weekly pages now. I didn't actually start using the planner till the end of March, so I'm going to skip through these pages because they've just got basic notes on them and stuff that's not really important. But this is when I started using the planner in its main form, As I say, I initially started tracking where money was going. There's no crucial details. I mean, there's nothing on here that I'm overly worried about people seeing, but I used to do shopping lists on here. I do use the bullet journal system in migrating if I haven't bought something that week. I was noting down other things that we're spending on, and then roughly what I wanted the budget to be for the month. Again, more finance tracking and grocery lists. This is a few more bits again, as it had been. And again, this was when I started using the weeks more towards how I use it now. We've got groceries down here. I was waiting on lists for things that were coming in. One of these sticky notes again, but what I did do to actually make it stick, I used the Tombow pen that you can get on the Hobonichi site, which is that works really, really well if you want things to stick in. Again, reminders to make sure I did Sooty's flea treatment. Also bits and bobs to do with Sean's photography, and just again random notes like our cat Sooty is very, very fussy with his food, so keeping track of which food he does and doesn't like. Again, things like that. I tend to, I've got in the notebook I've got a list of items that we've got plenty of and can do with using up, and that food to use up note is what is referring to that. Just having a quick sip of tea. On here, this yellow, I did start highlighting in yellow when bills were coming out, but I stopped doing that. This was, yeah, this is starting to look more how I was using it. So I was writing down appointments, things that needed to do, various bits. Yeah, there's a few notes on some Etsy things that I'm doing. Again, local elections. We went to see Iron Maiden there, and they were absolutely fantastic. Amazing performers for their age. I'm at least 20 years younger than most of them. I couldn't run around the stage the way they do. A few stickers in here. These are Mambi stickers. I've got one of the see-through dots where I started marking off the bank holidays, and this is another Mrs. Brimble sticker. This was when I got my new job. I did put a couple of stickers in just because I was happy, quite excited about that. I have also started at this point habit tracking on the bottom. Yeah, the same. The colours on the side are actually colour coding, so what I would do is highlight something when it was due. So, like, say we'd go shopping, and if we went shopping on the Monday, they'd get highlighted in blue and so on. And then, like how I put a note for myself that I needed to make sure something was eaten so it didn't go out of date by a certain day, but I ate it much later.